and namaste everyone. I hope you're all doing well. So today let's set our journey into the heart of Ashtavakra Geeta, a timeless masterpiece of Advaita Vedanta that unveils the truth of who we really are. So before we dive into these luminous verses, let's set the stage with Advaita Vedanta, the philosophy that illuminates this text. So, Advaita, meaning non dual, teaches that there is only one reality, the Brahma, the infinite consciousness. The world, our individual selves, all appears as the waves in the ocean. But Brahma, the truth, we are that ocean, whole and undivided. And Advaita Vedanta, shaped by the 8th century sage Adi Shankaracharya, draws from the Upanishads and declares that the ignorance makes us feel separate, like the actors lost in a role. Liberation, also called moksha, comes from realizing that we are the Brahma, the pure awareness beyond all duality. As the poet Saint Kabir said, the drop is in the ocean and the ocean is in the drop. There's an interesting fact let me share. Advaita's reach is vast. Swami Vivekananda brought it into West in 1890s and influencing thinkers like Aldous Huxley, quantum physicist Erwin Schrödinger, inspired by Advaita, they saw consciousness as singular, echoing its non-dual visions. And the Ashtavakra Geeta, which is written over 2000 years ago as a dialogue between the sage Ashtavakra and King Janak, is Advaita's purest expression. And there's a fun fact. Ashtavakra, who is also named as the 8 bends, for his physical deformities, transcendent limitations, reminding us that truth shines beyond the body. Through the 3 verses that we will be exploring today, the supreme joy, the power of the mind, and the serene witness within us, Advaita's invitation to awaken. These aren't just words actually, they are the map to peace, clarity, and freedom. So let's dive it with open hearts. So let me quote this: the supreme joy within. That joy in which all disappears as imagined, like seeing a snake in a rope. That supreme joy and awareness is what you are. So be happy. So picture yourself in a dim forest at dusk, spotting a coiled shape on the path, and your heart races, thinking that it's a snake. But as you shine light, it's just a rope twisted in shadows. So Advaita Vedanta calls this a Maya, the illusion that veils reality. And this verse reveals that the world, its joys, sorrows, and dramas, is like that snake appearing within the infinite consciousness. And that is your true self. You are not the fleeting waves of life, but the ocean of Brahma, radiant and whole. So Rumi also said that beyond the ideas of wrongdoings and right doings, there is the field, and I'll meet you there. And this field is the supreme joy and the awareness you are, untouched by the illusion. The verse ends with a gentle call: be happy. Happiness isn't about it is not found in chasing new things, new gadget, or perfect moment like ripples on a lake. They fade. Advaita teaches that joy is in your essence, waiting to be recognized. There's an interesting fact. The snake and rope metaphor, central to Advaita, was used by Shankaracharya to explain how ignorance creates a false world. And also Schrödinger, inspired by this, explored how perception shapes reality. We chase fleeting pleasures, but this verse redirects us inward. Imagine living from this truth, where no illusion dims your light. That's Advaita's promise, joy as your very nature. Now, going further, the power of your mind. Let me quote this: if one thinks of oneself as free, one is free, and if one thinks of oneself as bound, one is bound. So here's a saying: thinking makes it so, so it is true. And yes, Advaita tells us that ignorance binds us, but knowledge sets us free. Picture a bird in a cage, wings aching for the sky, and the door is open, no lock, no bars, but the bird stays, convinced that it's trapped. That's the mind's power, friends. This verse reveals that your belief shapes your reality, and if you see yourself as bound by fear, doubt, or circumstances, you feel confined. But if you see yourself as Brahma, the boundless self, those chains dissolve, and freedom is a shift in your thought. Albert Einstein said, "We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them." Advaita Vedanta agrees here. Change your mind, claim your freedom. Think of a time you felt stuck, maybe in a worry or a role. I recall a friend who dreamed of painting but felt too ordinary. One day she chose to see herself as capable, and her art now graces galleries. Advaita's emphasis on beliefs aligns with modern psychology. Carol Dweck's growth mindset shows how seeing yourself as capable transforms outcomes. The Gita's radical focus on inner freedom over rituals inspired Ramana Maharishi, who taught self inquiry to realize the self. So try it today. Think of yourself as free, free from limits. Notice how your heart lifts, your steps bolden. This is Advaita's empowerment. Your mind holds the key. Now, going on the another verse, the serene witness. The self is one perfect, free and actionless consciousness, the all-pervading witness, unattached to anything, desireless and at peace. It is an illusion that you seem to be involved in the world. Here, Advaita unveils your true self, not the body, not the mind, but pure consciousness that witness all. So picture a vast sky holding clouds, stormy or soft. They pass, but the sky, it stays untouched. That's yourself, the all-pervading witness, free, desireless, at peace. The world's dramas pulls us in, but Advaita says that this is Maya, an illusion, and you are not the actor in the life's play, but the witness, serene and whole. Eckhart Tolle echoes this. You are the awareness behind the thoughts, the stillness beneath the noise. Know this, and you step off the stage resting in stillness. So think of a stressful moment, a deadline, a conflict. Pause and say, I am the witness, untouched. The chaos fades, and this actionless state is Advaita's inner peace, acting in the world while rooted in the Brahma. An interesting fact I would like to share: the witness concept has parallels in Buddhism's mindfulness and also has inspired modern spiritual teachers like Osho. Neuroscientists now study this observer state. Finding mindfulness reduces stress by detaching us from reactive thoughts. And the Gita's direct path to realization influenced Gandhi, who drew strength from its clarity. What would it feel like to live as this witness, untouched by the world's noise? Advaita offers unshakable peace. A call to live in the truth. These verses, radiant with Advaita's wisdom, weave a single truth. The first reveals the supreme joy of Brahma within you. The second empowers you to choose freedom through your mind. And the third unveils the witness, your true self. And together they echo Saint Kabir. You are not the drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. You are boundless right now. Carry this today. When life feels heavy, recall the snake and rope and see Maya for what it is. And when you feel trapped, think of yourself as free, as Brahma. And when the world pulls, reset as the witness. The Gita, a favorite of Gandhi for its clarity, is your guide. So try this. Pause, breathe, feel the joy, freedom and stillness within. Share with a neighbor. What does it mean to be the boundless self? So, thank you all for this journey. May Advaita's light inspire you to shine as the truth you are. Thank you all for listening to me.